Alright guys, this is your Chapter 6 test. Make sure you put your name on your paper for those of you that tend to forget to do that. Hate for you get a bad grade because you didn't do that. Okay? Listen to my directions carefully and you'll do just fine. In number 1, the question is, can a polygon have two sides? If it can, tell us what kind of a polygon it can. If it can't, tell us why. In number 2 and 3, you just need to tell us what type of polygon this is. So number 2, the polygon has 7 sides, which is a question we did in the review in Jeopardy. And in number 3, a polygon that has 13 sides. What would he be called? In 4, 5, 6, and 7, you need to find the value of x. One thing you need to remember is that there are 360 degrees in a quadrilateral. So use that for each one of those to try to determine how many degrees there are in each one for the value of x. Each one's a little bit different, but just use that knowledge of 360 for each one. That'll help you out a lot. In 8, 9, 10, and 11, looking at that picture, you need to figure out what each one is. So number 8, what is E to H? So E to H, that is that distance right across here. Okay. In number 9, it is E to F. So that's that distance there. Number 10 is D to E, which is going from the center and out. And in number 11, what is F to H? F to H is going all the way across that diagonal right there. Okay. Good luck. Remember that when the rule is when those diagonals cross each other, they bisect it. Okay. Number 12 through 15, you need to tell whether it's a parallelogram and explain your reasoning. Please make sure you explain. Tell me why it is or why it isn't. Here in number 13, I don't know why that red line is there. I did something stupid, but that's 66 degrees in the lower right-hand corner. Okay. Number 12 is pretty simple to look at. 13, probably the key thing here is to look at is think about your consecutive angles. They need to add up to a certain measure. Alright. 14, take a good look. Alright. Be observant. Look at how many degrees the angles are. And again, in number 15, just take a look at your measurements there. You should be able to figure that out. Okay, 16 through 19, we're looking at this little picture here. On the right, ABCD, the whole thing is a rectangle. B to D is 6. B to D is that diagonal right here. So the question number 16 is, how long is A to C right there? Alright, what is the length of him? Whereas in 17, you got CED. So CED is this angle right here. He's 92 degrees. If he's 92, could the whole thing, this whole shape, could he be a rhombus? Think about what a rhombus is, and is it okay for CED to be 92 degrees? Alright. Let me erase this out of the way for 18. Okay. go. 18, if ABCD is a square, A to E is 4. Okay, so that's just right here. This little part right here, he's 4. What would B to D be? B to D. What would this whole diagonal measure then? All right. And in number 19, get all that out of the way there for you. In number 19, again, if the whole thing is a square, what would BCD, BCD, what would this angle right here have to be if it's a square? Use your head on that one. Okay, 20 and 21, we just want you to figure out what is the value of the variable. All right, number 20, make sure you just pay attention to, we're talking about trapezoids in each one. How many degrees are there? All right, and remember the rules of a trapezoid. Good luck. And your last 4 problems, just want to know, is there enough information put on the paper there to tell you whether each one is that special quadrilateral, the spatial one? So 24, is this a rhombus? Is 25 a trapezoid? Is 26 a square? And is 27 a rectangle? Is there enough information? If there is, or even whether there is not, you need to tell us why. Give us a little explanation, okay? Good luck. When you're all finished, make sure your name's on it, take your time, and have a great day. Adios.